guys, it's the Fly Natural here, and I am back with another video. Welcome to my channel. If you are new, welcome back. If you're a returning subscriber, if you are new and not yet subscribed, make sure you do yourself a favor, hit that subscribe button and join the family, because I guarantee if you got good taste, you'll like it here. Alright, you guys, if you see somebody that looks just like me in a boy version, this is my little brother, TJ Grudge. Now, I keep telling y'all that since I've been losing weight and whatever, I've been feeling like I'm giving TJ Grudge. This is exactly what I mean. This is exactly what I mean. But today we're going to do the very first episode of my Loc Talk series, where we talk everything Locs in the Loc community. And my little brother here is my first victim. Oh, my bad. Guest.
Victim.
So he's our first guest. So give him an introduction to who you are, Mr. Grudge.
Hey, how you doing? Well, my name is TJ Grudge. I'm obviously her little brother. And you can tell, you know, we look just alike. But yeah, I'm an artist. I have music, a lot of music out. And if you're interested in listening to any of my music, you won't regret it. I'm trying to tell you, you won't regret it. Go look me up, TJ Grudge. I'm on all platforms, Apple Music, Spotify, you name it. So go give me a listen, and we have some surprises in the near future. But yeah, let's go on to the interview.
And don't worry, you guys, I will leave all the links to where you can find my brother down below, so you can go ahead and definitely check him out. Alright, are you ready?
Yes, let's do this.
So I'm on my, I'm on my interviewer vibe right now. I'm trying to be like my Shannon Sharp stuff, Club Shay Shay.
Yeah.
So, but I haven't came up with the good introductions yet, but we're going to get there.
Okay.
So, tell everybody about your Loc journey. Like, how did you start your Locs? How long have you had them?
I had my Locs for about 7 years. About 7 years. I started my Locs in 2017. They were baby Locs. She actually started them, you know. She was
Twice.
in Ohio. Yeah, she started them twice. So yeah, we gotta get there. We gotta get there. So she started them while she was in Ohio. I came to visit her out in Ohio. I had like an afro around that time, and then when she started them, I had like baby Locs. So they were nowhere near this long. They was like really up the top of my head type shit. So it's been a couple months after that. She was the only one that was retwisting my hair at the time. I didn't have anybody else to retwist my hair. My dumb ass picked it out. So I had, so when I picked it out, I just had this long ass afro. Then my afro went to having like individual braids, to her retwisting my hair again. And then after she retwisted it again for the second time, I kept them, and then I just let them grow.
Because I told him I wasn't doing them no more if he took them down.
Yeah, and then
I wasn't doing it.
And my hair without dreadlocks, it was a lot. It was a lot to deal with. So that's another reason why I decided to lock my hair, because my hair is like really thick. You know what I'm saying? Thick when I don't have it in any locks. So I decided to lock it up because I don't like combing my hair.
If you guys hear any noise, my children are in the other room. So y'all hear any of that. Hopefully y'all don't, but just in case. Go.
Alright, so I actually don't have a full head of locks. I actually have high top locks. If you guys don't know what that is, it's when you have locks from the top and the sides and the back are actually tapered. I have mine down right now because I don't have my hair cut on the sides and the back right now, so you guys can't see all that right now. But yeah, so that's actually surprising though. It looks like I have a full head of locks, but I don't actually. They're just long like that. I just have a lot of hair. So yeah.
A lot of hair that I wasn't going to do a third time.
A third time, so that's why I had to keep it this time, you know.
Okay, so how do you maintain your locks?
So wash them as much as I did when I first got them started, you know. But I do maintain them. When I do need to get a apple cider vinegar.
Yeah.
Sorry. Well, I do need to get them like clean. I do get an apple cider vinegar rinse. And yeah, in terms of products, I do have oil and things like that to keep my hair all nice and maintained like that.
Okay, so well, I know this answer, but people don't know this answer. Mm-hmm. Do you retie or retwist? Do you do it yourself, or do you have somebody else do it?
Okay, so I used to retwist my hair. I used to retwist my hair when I didn't have anybody else to do it. I used to do it myself. But now since it got so long, I kind of got tired of doing it myself. So now I get them retied by my sister, my other sister.
Peanut butter. Our peanut butter, my right hand. Okay, so I know you said that you mentioned oil. So is there anything else that you put in your hair besides oil?
Really no.
No? Okay. So no conditioners or anything like that?
Only when I need that type of stuff, like after a wash.
Okay. So what do you use to wash your hair with? Do you use like a specific shampoo or?
Personally, I do have, sometimes I get a lot of buildup in my locks, so I have apple cider vinegar shampoo.
Okay.
Yeah, so I use that whenever I do wash my hair to keep it extra clean. You know, so.
Okay. So how do you feel about your locks? Do you feel like you're connected to them? Do they represent something specific to you? How do you feel about them?
Well, I feel very connected to my locks. I feel like if I didn't have them, I'd be probably not a different person, but I would feel completely different about myself right now. Ever since I started growing on my locks, they gave me a lot of confidence and really brought out I feel like who I really am. You know what I'm saying? Helped me represent who I am. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I have the same type of swagger without my locks. I think I was meant to have my locks, you know.
Yeah.
I'm very proud of them, and I feel like I inspire other people to get them just by looking at mine, you know. But yeah.
That's true. I can definitely identify with that. So, do you feel like you have more of a connection with your locks now as opposed to when you first started your journey?
I definitely have a stronger connection with my locks now because I understand them now. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
So it's like, well, anybody with locks, they like, you know what I'm saying? We all understand. It's like once we first start growing them, you're getting to know your hair. You're getting to know your locks. You know what I'm saying? Give it some years. You know your locks now. You know what I'm saying? And
it's easier for you to deal with. Yep, absolutely agree.
Easy for you to deal with.
Absolutely agree.
And it's like after a time, it shakes your head better. It's like your locks get to know you better.
Yeah.
Too. So yeah.
I agree. I love that.
Okay.
Okay, so now in terms of being out in the world, when you go out to people, what are the reactions you get when people first meet you when it comes to your hair?
Oh, they stare at my hair. They stare at my hair and they ask me how long have I been growing it. People from different races, they want to touch my hair. You already know how that is. Oh, it's just so thick. It's so thick and long, so thick and long. How long have you been growing it for? You know, you get that type of thing. I get that type of reaction all the time. And I tell them how long I've been growing it for. And then, you know what I'm saying, I actually end up inspiring people to try to go get locks or get twists or something like that. Which I don't mean to do, but if I do it, So I'm glad that I do it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
So how do you feel when people want to touch your locks? Especially if it's somebody that you don't know. Oh my God. And they go straight for it. Like, how does that make you feel? Let's be real. Let's
I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real. Look, I don't know people like that, so I don't like it when they get all close and try to touch like, hold on. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if their hands clean, but you know what I'm saying? I'm not a obnoxious, stuck-up person or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You ask, can I touch me? Or just like the tip of my hair. I don't have a problem with that. Okay. You know what I'm saying? But just don't be fucking weird with it. You know what I'm saying?
Don't just be like,
don't do that.
Because, okay, so this is a note for everybody out there that don't have locks and are watching this video. If you see somebody with beautiful locks that you admire, ask if you want to touch them. Ask. Personal space, because this is our hair. It's our crown. We understand it's beautiful. We understand that y'all rocking with it. But you can't just come and put your hands in somebody's head.
Yeah, you can't do that at all.
You know, you can't do that.
Yeah, because you might just try to and you think that we might not notice it, but you do some shit like this, we walking past, and you do some shit, we can feel that.
You can feel it.
We can feel it. It's still attached to our head. So don't do it without asking. You know what I'm saying?
Make sure you ask.
Please ask first.
So, have you had anybody stereotype you based off of having locks?
Oh, fuck yes. Yes. Okay, so I have stories.
Okay.
I have stories. So, a few years ago, I was living, me and my cousin used to stay together, but we used to live out in 3 Mile. You know, we both had long locks or whatever, but I had to go to the store to get a product from the store or whatever, but you know, the stores was really far from where, it really wasn't no stores, there was stores around, but it was far as hell.
So what he's basically saying is he lived around these type of people and they didn't have the type of stores or products that we needed to do this type of hair. Yeah. That's what he's trying to say.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Or when I was trying to walk in the store, me just by having locks would give me stereotype, you know what I'm saying, stereotype against, because I remember walking in the store, my locks was out, and then the person behind the counter sounded an alarm, called the cops. I didn't know. Yeah, that shit happened a lot. You would not that shit happened a lot.
They sounded an alarm.
An alarm, it's a sound alarm. And then the cops pulled up. It's another time when walking outside with my locks, you know what I'm saying, going to the store. It's one of these type of people, but you know what I'm saying, she was a female, so she saw me walking, but I wasn't walking towards her, I wasn't even near her. Her ass, and I heard her say this, she said, "Oh shit, I'm not taking any chances," and she ran to her fucking car and locked the door.
That's insane.
Yeah, I've experienced some very racist shit just by having, you know, a lot, because I guess, I don't know, they take one look at me, they think I'm a thug or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But
are you a thug?
No, but I can be when I need to be. So
no, you're not. No, you're not, y'all. No, you're not. Well, maybe. Okay.
Can't say they was all wrong, but they was wrong.
We gonna say, yeah, you couldn't be. I'm a sister, I done seen some things, so yeah, I ain't agree. Okay, so what do you think the biggest misconception about having locks is?
Okay, the biggest misconception about having locks, a lot of people, well, you know what I'm saying, just black media period.
Okay.
Whenever they see anybody with locks, they assume they from Chicago. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to nobody from Chicago. I love everybody from Chicago, but you know what I'm saying? Not everybody from Chicago is like that, whatever. But every time they see somebody with locks, they think they doing some type of misfortune. Every time. You know what I'm saying? And they really need to stop They need to stop doing that shit, because that's not true when it comes to all cases. Some people just have locks. You know what I'm saying? And like, it's different cultures or whatever. But every time people see me and like the clothes I wear, they're like, oh yeah, no, I'm not one of them. No.
I ain't gang banging.
Not gang banging.
Ain't gang banging. You don't be gang banging. So when you explain your hair to people, do you ever get tired of it? Do you ever get tired of saying, oh, like telling people your lock journey, especially when it comes to people who are from like a different race or a different culture who really want to get the information? Like, do you ever get tired of telling your story to people?
I do, but I don't, because you know what I'm saying. It's not a long story. I would say I would probably get tired of explaining it, because sometimes, like, I had my locks for so long that I probably forgot. You know what I'm saying? Things in between of, like, you know, the journey.
Right.
So I can't tell you the whole step by step.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like the things I can't remember. I don't mind telling. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I don't mind telling. But people from different races, and they ask about our hair, period. But they ask about locks or whatever. You know what I'm saying? They get all fascinated and shit like that. You know, and it's funny. It's funny to me. Because that shit happened to me before, too. When I used to work at, I don't want to disclose too much, but I used to work
but don't say the name of the job.
Restaurant.
Okay, yes, you worked at the restaurant.
That was out in the boonies, I could say. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to say that was out in the boonies. And then I got my hair done. That was before it was this long, but it was still pretty long or whatever. But I had, like, braids and all types of shit. I had braids or whatever. But then she was looking at my hair like she could not understand how it was like that. Like she was staring at my shit. And then I walked in, and then she was staring at me. Her and a couple other people that was that color or whatever was staring at me. And then I'm like, y'all good? And they was like, oh yeah, we're good. We're just looking at Terry's cool hair. And they're at me, and they saw me like that. You know what I'm saying? Now I kind of understood like the cultural difference.
They're
I'm like,
yeah.
So I'm like, oh, then yeah. So I understood that. I'm like, oh, you're admiring it, because like at first I'm like,
yeah. And I get that too. I get a lot of people who, when they first see me, they don't say anything to me. They stare at me.
Yeah.
And you know me, 90% of the time, my hair is up.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't be knowing what they looking at. I just be like, and then like, oh my God, it's just your hair, and da-da-da-da-da. And I be like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you have any advice for someone who's thinking about starting their lock journey?
If you're thinking about starting your locks, do not quit on the ugly stage, because every person that has locks has an ugly stage, or had an ugly stage. The fuzzy stage. When you first start growing them or whatever, and you first get them locked or whatever, and they get fuzzy or whatever, you're gonna have an ugly stage, but just go through the ugly stage, because you're gonna like it after the ugly stage. If you get past the ugly stage, you're gonna love your locks. That's all I can say. Don't give up when you have the ugly stage. Because I know a lot of people, they get to the ugly stage and oh, hell no. They don't like that shit, and they just
take it out.
No. Don't do that. Keep that shit in. Just get it retwisted, you know what I'm saying? Just keep going. And once you keep going after the ugly stage, your shit gonna look nice and luxurious, I'm trying to tell you. That's my advice to you.
Mm-hmm. So would you ever consider not having locks, cutting your locks, getting rid of them altogether?
Ooh, no. I'm not even gonna hold you up. I will never cut my hair because like it's really petty reasons, some petty ass reasons like petty. I was never allowed to really keep my hair as a kid. You know what I'm saying?
My mama wasn't going for that.
Yeah, she was not going for that. Everybody in the house had some long ass hair, and then I didn't realize how long I think my shit was, which is why she kept cutting my shit. You know what I'm saying? My brother had long ass hair. We all had long ass hair.
Yeah.
So she's like, nah, you cutting your shit. But that's one reason why I'm keeping my shit this long. But if I was to ever do anything, and like I'll probably trim my dreads. And if I don't trim my dreads, I'll never cut my hair completely off. I'll maybe comb them out, but that's I don't know. That was just a suggestion, but I probably won't ever do that.
Yeah, don't do that.
That's all.
Okay, so who is somebody in the lock community who locks you really like or really look up to?
That like inspired me to get locks. Okay, a lot of people they be like, what? But Ray Sherman. I don't know if y'all like Ray. No, look at me, look at me.
Okay.
When back in the day when they was like real popping and shit, like 2016 or whatever. it was Sway Lee locks. His locks, and when Slim Jimmy had his locks.
Okay.
I was like, bro, I wanted some shit like that. 'Cause this shit was hard, you know what I'm saying? Of course, like Lil Wayne too. But like, yeah, that's like a hip hop influence. You know, that kind of influenced a lot of shit.
Back in the day, Lil Wayne. We ain't talking about today, Lil Wayne.
Yeah,
I got love
today,
for Lil Wayne, but you and Locs.
Back in the day, Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
His locks back in the day was long as shit.
That's
you know
an
what I'm
example to me. He ain't letting it go.
Yeah. Rhymes had his locks. That's another. That nigga shit was long as hell.
Busta Rhymes. Absolutely, I liked his.
Yeah.
So, what are some lock trends that you're seeing nowadays that you just like, okay, that's crazy. Why would you do that? Like, or some that you might even want to try, or you just in your own zone.
I'm really in my own zone, but I am open to try things if I think that shit look like dope. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I don't know. Okay, look, I don't know too many. How many do you know? Because I probably, you know what I'm saying, can intercept with that. How many do you know?
So one trend, hair wax. For like temporary color, they just put the wax on.
Oh, yeah.
Would you be one
I
of
do that. I can do that. As long as it's not temporary, you know. I mean, not temporary. As long as it's not permanent, you know what I'm saying? I can do some shit like that, especially like when it comes to like certain occasions type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, say if it's like Halloween party or any type of party, like, you know what I'm saying, that requires you to like dress up, you know what I'm saying, with colors and shit, and then y'all, I can color my hair that color, you know what I'm saying,
yeah.
and then with the outfit or whatever. I do some shit like that. I definitely do some
shit. So what's your go-to lock style?
Okay, if I don't go to two-strand twist, I'm going for barrel twist.
Barrel twist. Love a barrel twist. Have to figure out how to do it.
Oh,
don't know how to do it now. But I'm getting there. So that's just your go-to, just two-strand twist or barrel twist?
Yep, those two. And then like, back in the day I used to like get like buns, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I used to get buns because I don't have a full head of locks, you know what I'm saying? The sides of the back usually is cut, you know what I'm saying, tapered, all nice and shit, you know what I'm saying? And then put that bun
on top, the man bun.
So people tell me I look different when I have like my two different hairstyles, like when I have my hair up or whatever, like because they can see my face, and then when I have my hair down, whatever. So that's why I do it. I'm like, either I'm gonna have my two-strand twist, my barrel twist, whatever, my hair down, and if I want to like be casual, like, oh shit, I'm about to go somewhere fancy or some shit like that, put that motherfucking bun, you know.
So do people get shocked when they see you with your hair up versus your hair down?
Yeah.
Cause I know me, when I first started working at my job, when I did all my orientation and stuff, my hair was up, and one day I had my hair down, and I came in to clock in for work, and nobody knew who I was.
Yeah, that happens. People swear they're to a completely different person.
That is insane.
I'm like, do I really look that different? Well, like, I just changed my hair a little bit. Like,
I just took my hair down. I did. The crazy thing about it was, these are people that be doing that, and that confused me. I'm like, how?
I guess it's a lock thing. If you don't have lock, I don't even understand, because I know who you are if you, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can tell who you are if you have your locks up or down. Like, bro.
And then with me just being a black woman, I used to change my hair all the time. Women around me used to change their hair all the time. I never thought you was a different person because you had braids one day and then a pixie cut the next day. Yeah. All I did was take my hair out the ponytail. People don't recognize me at all. That doesn't make any sense to me, but I digress.
Yeah. I put my hair in a ponytail, you don't recognize me. I'm like, it's me. It's me. Mario. No, for real, like that be so crazy to me. I'm like, I guess it really makes a difference. I mean, because to me, I guess they can see my full face.
Right.
As far as
but you can see my face. But you can see your face.
I don't know.
To me, I think that is crazy that people really have that much of a dramatic experience when they see me taking my hair down. So do you have any last words or advice that you want to leave the people with?
Any last words? If you are thinking about getting locks, I encourage you to get them. Do not be discouraged by the ugly stage, like I said before. Dreadlocks bring out your confidence. It really brings out more of your personality. At least that's what it did for me. I encourage everyone who's thinking about locking their hair, go ahead and do it, because you won't regret it. Best thing you probably can do. Best thing I ever did. Yep. And again, if you guys want to listen to any of my music, look up TJ Grudge. Actually, look up my last EP. It's called This Don't Hurt. It's on all platforms. I really hope you guys go out there and check it out. If you do, leave some comments. You know what I'm saying? Let me know. Let my sister know. You know what I'm saying? And subscribe to her channel.
Yes.
Please subscribe to her channel.
Definitely.
Because we're all going up, and we both have some surprises coming later on this year. Not even later on, but soon.
Soon.
And I don't wanna give out
soon.
too much information. But yeah, just be on the lookout.
Just be on the lookout, y'all. We got big things coming. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you watched the video this far, of course you got good taste, so you might as well go ahead and hit that subscribe button. How are you guys liking this new series? Let me know down below. If you like it, give it a like, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Peace. Yay!